Hi guys, it's immarvaughn again, and today I'm so happy that I just like ran home today to come see you guys. And the fact that it was raining too. It was like raining all day. I hate when it's raining. I hate when it's raining and I don't check the weather. This is one thing. If you guys live in New York, you guys will understand. You just want to kill yourself. Like kill yourself. Because it's like the weather is like tragic and you feel like shit. And then every time I wake up and I'm in the shower and I'm like getting ready to go to work and stuff, I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to wear this and this, that. I like have in my head, I have like my whole setup, what I'm gonna wear and all that crap. So, I'm like, yeah, so I wear like a really cute, this is like, I'm still have like my work clothes, you know? Because that's what I do. When I finish work and I run home and come see you guys, and I would come see you guys if I'm looking at you guys. Like if I come home from work and I'm coming to talk to you guys about anything, I stay with my work clothes sometimes. So my work clothes. So I just started to just wear like a sweater and some sweatpants, but like cute ones, like of course, not like shitty ones. And then these beautiful suede Louboutins, you know, trying to be cute. I wanted to do like a I wanted to show you guys because remember when I did the whole Gucci, my favorite Gucci, my gay Gucci sneakers video? I wanted to do a similar one for my Christian Louboutins. But the thing is like they're at a spa right now. I know it sounds weird. I can't really name the name because I don't remember. I'm still new at this YouTube world. So I don't know if you could just like say the businesses and stuff like that. You know, little by little, we gonna do this together. I mean, let's work together. Come on. So I have my shoes at a spa, if that makes sense. I don't know. If you're a shoe guy or a shoe person, you gotta understand. So they're getting my shoes done. They put a rubber red sole underneath it to protect it. They polish it. They clean it. Like, yes, it's not all about having the shoe and then like, look, I have Louboutins. There's like maintenance too. That's why they're worth so much money, is because the money that you invest in the maintenance. If you care. If you don't care, then fuck it. You know, like you just like fucking walk around with crappy shoes and that's what you want, whatever. But I like taking care of my shoes because money doesn't grow out of my ass. I'm not rich. I like vodka sometimes just to unwind. Like I need to unwind. Like I really, really do. So I wanted to talk about something that I was like talking today because you guys know I work in a salon and stuff and I do my thing. Okay, very prestige salon. So I work on the Upper East Side, and it's like very high end. You know, very high-end ladies, okay? These are the ones that will make and break you. None of that bullshit, the Real Housewives of New York. None of that. Those are like low-class bitches. If you watch those shows, I'm not fucking up the franchise because I really like the franchise. I like watching Atlanta. I like Hello Atlanta. I love that show. But the New York girls, those they're not real, okay? Those are the ones that don't get invited to the big parties, okay? Like they're just, what you see on TV is nothing like that. The people that I do, the women that I do, those are the real upper class ladies. Like they're like beyond. They own like what do you call it? Like buildings and buildings and buildings. They have their apartments are like beyond. It's like a whole fucking 17 floors, and that's just your bedroom. Like maybe it's not their bedrooms, but I mean like they're like huge and really wealthy women. So that's the type of women that I work with. So she's always making that money. But I always get 1 month that I don't do anything. I'm not really busy and stuff. I like maybe have like 6 or 7 clients a day. For other people, they'll be like, why are you complaining? That's enough. But I always have 15 to 20 people a day. I know it sounds crazy. It's like, is this believable? It is believable. Because it's a very prestige salon. This is like, we do everybody. Everybody. So it's like really up there. So, yeah, so I was talking to a client today, and it was like curious, because she was like, Marvin, you're so young, you're like fresh, and one of my coworkers just got into the world of Botox and stuff. So it looks really good on her. It's very soft, it's very subtle, like it's nothing like frozen or anything like that. So they were like, oh my god, Marvin, you're so useful. So and then my coworker told my client, was like, well, Marvin does it. And then after she turns around like, what? How do you do it? Like, look at your face and look at her face. And I was like, oh my god. Right now it looks a little shiny, if you guys can see. It's because I put vitamin E. I always put vitamin E on my face. The vitamin E oil, it's so good. It is healthy, it's better. I put vitamin C underneath my eyes here. and then I put the vitamin E all over, and I sleep with it. I let it sit on, and that's my kind of like my sleep routine or my lounge routine ish. When I say it that way is because depending on there's a little cycle that I have in my head, and I will show you guys. I will do a video on it because I'm just waiting for a few more products, and then I can just do it to do the whole thing. And what I do to clean my face and get it ready or to go to sleep or whatever that I'm doing depending on the climate changes, because I use different products for different seasons. So my winter products, and I use my summer products, and I use my spring products. And then I have products that I take when I'm on tour, I was gonna say. When I go on vacation or whatever like that. Trust and believe, all those things will be set up. But I'm running a little low. I want to get the full bottles for you guys to see them, and then you guys could understand what I'm saying better. So right now I just have like vitamin C because I don't really want to do anything. I'm like really loungy, lazy today. So yeah, and vitamin C you can get it everywhere. You can get it at Duane Reade. You can get them at any pharmacies. I call them Duane Reade because I love my Duane Reades. I love like shit like that, or TJ Maxx or something like that. You can get them. I could just show you too. So this is my bottle, and this was like only $5. This is pure, look at it right here, pure vitamin E oil, and this is like deliciousness. Like it's like the best oil in the world. And that what it does is just, it's good for your nails and hair and stuff like that. And you know, if you guys research it, you guys can find them. It's really good. So back to the thing. So my client was like, "Oh my God, Marvin, so what do you mean that you do Botox? What do you do to yourself? Because you look so young." Of course, I went through, I would say like 4 or 5 doctors. 4 or 5 doctors, really, Marvin? Like, yeah, like 4 or 5 doctors. 3 were consultations, 2 I did, and then 1 I love now that I'm with today, that I'm in love with. And I did a lot. I started with the Botox, and I have flexible Botox. I call it flexible Botox, or you call it smart Botox, whatever it's called. And what it is I could move my face so you could see, and it relaxes really fast. So that's what I wanted. I didn't want it to look like stiff. This is like a stiff look. This is not stiff. This is like I don't want it to look like this. This is not what I wanted and stuff. And I went to previous doctors, and that's how they made my face look. And I was just like, she's not ready for this. Like, no. She doesn't want to look like Kim Kardashian. No hating on Kim. I love my Kim. But I'm just like, that's not who I am. I'm very, as you guys can see, if you guys are known from seeing my videos, I like moving my face. I like making fresh expressions. This is who I am. I just cannot be that person that's just going to be like, all like, for the rest of my life. Like, I just can't. I can't be that person at all. That's not who I am. So, so she was like, what did you do? What did you do? So I was like, okay, let's talk about it. So, the things that I have done to my face. Oh my God, I just feel so weird. I love it. So, I mean, this is honesty. So, let's start with the Botox. I have done Botox here, and I have done Botox here because every time I smile, I would get little, not lines, but the thing is with me is like I always look tired. And I wasn't wrinkled, I always look tired. And it took a long time for my face to relax. So that was my issue. I just wanted my face to look the same the way it looks now, but I just wanted to relax fast. So don't see the lines. So I would have a couple lines. It relaxes now. I went to Smart Botox. Before I went to somebody, they went like this to my face. I was literally like this. I wanted to kill myself because I'm like, how am I going to walk around with an eyebrow like that? So I kept telling people like, oh, the one who did my eyebrow just like shaped away and it killed me, when it wasn't true. It was like, I hated it so much. I was like, bitch, who are you? Like, really? So I did Botox here, and that was, I would say I spent like $275. It was like, how many units? I think it was like 30 units or something like that. Right here. It's here and here. So, and then I did one here. So it was one there, a unit, and then here. When you guys get Botox, you don't, and this is like the first time, don't think that they stick you 20 or 35 times. It's not like that. The syringe is like a certain size, and there's the fluid in there, and they're called units. And then every time they inject you, sometimes they will put like 1, 2, 3, and then those are considered like 5, like, I don't know, like 5 or 4 or 5, 6 units, whatever, in those little injection sites. So they're not like, oh my god, like a whole bunch of shit. Like you're not gonna be like stick with needles all over your face. It doesn't go like that. So it's like I think she did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's like 35 units, whatever, like, or 30 units. Then I did a little bit of filler here. This is just because my smile lines were so pronounced when I relaxed my face. I wanted to soften it, not cover it, because you do want facial expressions. Like I don't want to look like I'm like a blank slate. I want to look like I have facial expressions. And if you can see, it's when I go like this, you can see it. When I used to go like that, you could still see the lines. So when I relax my face, you could still see some of the line, but not as much. It's more relaxed, it's more youthful, like a youthful, like you do talk, you know? I don't want to look like, oh my god, he doesn't talk at all. So I did that, and then I did underneath my eye here, I did Juvederm. It's more flexible, and it's because, I have water mag. Because I used to have like long, deep lines coming down, and it made me look so tired all the time. Then over here, I did, you could see, because it's still healing, you can see a little bumpy here. Then I did underneath the eye, so I did here, and then I did over here. I'm trying to fix it with the light. Then I did over here too. And when you do it over here, it lifts up your cheek a little bit, so you could see a little bit, you could see how it's like filled up. It's still healing. So you could smile a little bit better. You see, I need a little, I see a little thing. So you see these little lines here? That's what I want. Because I want to look natural, but I want to look softer. I still have a barely bruising. It's still healing because it takes a long time for my face to heal when it does bruise. So I have like a little bruise there, but it'll go away soon. And as you can see, it just looks like I'm very awake and youthful. And that's the look that I wanted. I don't want to look like, oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with her? Like, that's not just who I am. And then I do a chemical peel mask. I'm going to show you that. That's like amazing. That's one of the products that I use too as well. But the thing is like I'm waiting for I get everything and then I could show you guys. So I could just like briefly talk about it. And then I do a chemical peel mask. And this is what you do at home. You can go to a dermatologist and do it, or you can do it yourself. Be careful and please read the instructions. I will explain the ones that I use that you guys are gonna like, and that gives it that smooth face. Because remember in my other videos that I told you guys, I used to have acne. I not showed you that I had acne on my videos, but Gay Ass Ninja Blast from the Past, that's the name of the video, and it shows that you can see that I had acne and stuff. So it does cover away, oh my god, this light, cover away your acne scars a little bit. So that's where the chemical, that's why I look like I'm like wearing makeup and stuff. This is not for everyone. You think that it helps for everyone. It doesn't. Some people wear makeup, some people don't. Sometimes I wear light makeup, sometimes I don't. And today I don't. I don't have any makeup on. I just put on my oil, so that's what I have on my face right now. So that's why she looks like, oh my god. Okay? So it's just bear with me, because sometimes I like wearing it, sometimes I don't. Because I'm not into like the whole, putting all that shit on and stuff. It's like too much work, and I don't want to take the shit off. It's just like annoying to me. Like sometimes, not all the time. But when you're on a date, yes, I'll be like, powder that bitch. Because she wants him to be like, damn, he's like 4 years old. I'm like, ooh, that's too much powder. Like, take this shit off, take this shit off, take this shit off. So, and let's go with the prices. So with the Botox was $275. The underneath the eyes was $450. The one over that one that I did again, because I did one here and one here to fill this up, it just brings up a little bit of your cheekbones, and there's one here. So the one here was $369. This was $450, sorry, and then this was $499. So in total it would be like $1,600 that I spend on my face, and I do this every year. Besides, not the Botox. The Botox, you do it every 3 months. This and this should last you for a year. So I recommend that you guys really do your homework and shop. Do not go because the price is good. Go for someone that you have seen results and they do good work. Because if you, and they have good reviews or whatever on websites and stuff like that, or on their own website, or if you go on Yelp and stuff, you can see reviews on different dermatologists and different people that do it. Go to a doctor that is certified to do this only. There's nurses that do it, registered nurses that do it. That's fine for them. It's not fine for me, okay? I want someone that only went to school for this, only and study this only, and they do this full time. It is hard because the thing is with these things that you do on your face, when you do Botox or when you do fillers or all these things, the thing is, it's hard for the doctor to have a lot of clientele because these things last for a very long time. So then people, you know, it's not like a haircut or anything like that. You're gonna come in a month to do your color and stuff like that. It's not like that because when you're coming for the filler, you're gonna come in 6 months. If you're coming for this, you're gonna come in a year, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that's why nurses would do it and stuff like that, because they could do this on the side and they could do something else on the side and they could always stay busy. So always get their credentials before you start doing these things. This is the thing is, you guys gotta understand, this is your face, okay? This lifestyle costs money. So once you start it, you have to make sure that you have enough money to maintain it, because then your face will fucking sag, okay? And then you'll be like, bleh, droopy, and then you don't have the money to pay for this. So if you're considering to do this, you're going into a different lifestyle now, because it's gonna be upkeep and it's gonna be a different lifestyle. You have to make sure that you have the money to keep the upkeep, because the upkeep costs a lot of money, and just keep that in mind when you do these things, people. I hope it gives you like an insight of stuff. So this is my $600 face. Show me yours. So tell me what you guys think. Please leave a comment below and please subscribe. And remember, it's not envy, it's just beauty, okay?